The most notorious part of learning Japanese is when you learn hiragana, katakana, and now you don't know what to do. And my recommendation is to start learning kanji right away. You could say, I want to learn some Japanese vocabulary, some Japanese words, taberu, konnichiwa, and then just speak and train myself, maybe learn with some anime, maybe learn some like verbs and stuff like that. But you aren't going to understand how the words are made. You will see taberu, three hiragana characters, but you wouldn't know that taberu is made from taberu kanji and ru character at the end. And you wouldn't know how verbs work in Japanese. You wouldn't understand conjugation that well, which is essentially one of the most important parts of learning the language. Right, when you want to say, please eat this, you cannot say, kore o taberu, because that means I want to eat this. You need to say, kore tabete. And essentially, this stuff is much easier to learn when you understand how Japanese words are made and you are able to read them. Nothing like that exists in English, right? Because if you know how to pronounce an English word, you just know it and there isn't anything that could help you. But when you know kanji, you can know the word without even learning it. For example, I was reading light novels, Konosuba light novel, and I don't need to know each word that is written there. It's basically a book. It's like a Japanese book. I'm reading through it, and I see a word that I don't know, but I know the two. I know the two characters that it's made from. It's two kanji, and I see this kanji means moon. This kanji means, for example, I don't know, blue. So it's blue moon. And this is how you can work with Japanese words. Whereas if you learn taberu, then you learn konnichiwa, then you learn shokuji, and stuff like that, only in hiragana, it's stupid. It's like you are a peasant who cannot read, and you will have trouble understanding Japanese because when writing, kanji is Japanese, and even when it may not seem like that in real life, even when speaking, the Japanese words are all made from kanji, and you understanding that is essential. So, what do you need to do? Just learn 100 of kanji, the most used ones, to understand how Japanese works. And it isn't going to be that annoying because the easier alphabets have around 96 characters together. So 100 new characters isn't going to be that hard. You don't have to learn all 2000. You can just learn these 100, and then if you want you can learn more, but you can start learning conjugation, Japanese sentence structure and stuff like that, because you also need to know that. So I hope I made myself clear. You understand what is going to be best for you when you finish learning hiragana and katakana, and give it a try. That's all. Goodbye.